Check 1, 2, check. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2, 3.
प्रेम से बोलो श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. Good evening, devotees, respected elders, fathers and sisters, Lord, individual Pandits who are here. Special welcome to Pandit Munelal Maharaj, who's here with us at the Mandir for this wonderful Bhakti Satsang, and for all the devotees who are here, executive members of Mandir, who traveled from near and far. Let's all give a big heart welcome to Pandit Munelal Maharaj. And so, many of you follows him on Facebook, and so you're delighted, you're happy. Some of you smile a lot when you see him on Facebook, a prolific singer, person who delivers our scripture with his great experience and as simple as strong as possible for you to understand and follow. And so this evening we are very fortunate, we are very blessed to be in Satsang and to have Pandit Munelal Maharaj with us. We are not from him, from Pandit Vishnu Sharma, and so he told us to extend special welcome to you because this is his home. Better home is his village. This is where he's from. So Pandit Vishnu is here with you with his entire heart. So I want to hand the mic over to Pandit Munelal Maharaj for tonight's Katha. That's all. Once again, give you a warm welcome to Pandit.
श्री गणेश भगवान की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय. Jai Sri Ram, everyone. Please turn to the person next to you and say Jai Devi Ma. And you have to reply Jai Devi Ma. It's a pleasure to be here, everyone. So swagatam mein bahut bahut idhar khushi rahe ho. I'm very delighted to be here in Better Hope, and this is a good place to live because you have always great hope. You always have better hope than any part of Guyana. I'm very happy, Pandit Sureshji. Thank you for your kindness, your humility, your love, and your devotion. I see you've performed your puja so delightfully and wonderfully. To all of our Pandits who are here, my pranams to you, Pandit Devji, our singers, our sadhus, Panditji. Thank you so much for coming. And to my charioteer, Pandit Ji, Devdat Ji, from all the way Burmese, please give him a round of applause. I'd like to thank you all for coming this evening to Satsang. I know here in Guyana, when I traveled and traversed today, I observed such a big difference in the infrastructure and the development of Georgetown in many parts of Guyana. That's a great thing, but it's a dangerous thing as well. Because our youths prefer to go to Louis Vuitton than to come to Satsang. And very soon, we will have only the elders attending Satsang, and the younger ones will have other places to go and different activities. Today, I passed next to a casino. These places were not here years ago. They're here now, and lucky. That's good. Use it, but don't misuse these forums. Always remember not to forget your culture, your dharma. And parents, the greatest miracle you can see and you can have in your life is to bring your children to Satsang from now. Always allow them to attend Satsang. It does magic to them. It does something to them. Binu Satsanga Viveka Hoi. Rama Kripa Vinu Sulubhanu Soi. Parents, never allow your children to forget Satsang. The day your child tells you that they don't want to go Satsang, that's it. That's the downfall of Sanatana Dharma. Please, the few of you, the very few of you, I can check with my fingers, the youths who are here, thank you so much, either little children or few youths. Hardly we see anyone between the age of 18 to 30 here. Not much. But it's okay, you're here, and I'm very, very happy. I'd like to say many special welcome to all our viewers on Facebook. We have thousands of devotees who will view this Mandir. It's a pleasure to be here at the Better Hope Hindu Mandir. This is my first time, and I'm very delighted to be here. To our team of musicians, please give them a round of applause. Even though we didn't hear from them officially as yet, but this is to give them some nice adrenaline so that they can play very nicely. My katha is not a traditional one. I have a very different approach to discourses. My purpose of a Punditji is to encourage people, to make them happy, to make them enjoy what they're hearing, and to encourage them in Sanatana Dharma. I'm not here to read one page and the next page and the third page and take you to the 11 and 12 o'clock. That's not our purpose. Our purpose is to inspire, not to make you perspire. Even though you retire, always keep inspired. Therefore, my dear friends, spirituality, what is spirituality? To be inspired every moment. That is spirituality. To smile and then the world will smile with you. To say things that surprises yourself. To do things that will mesmerize the devotees. To be in places that will shine and motivate and electrify the divinity of good energy. When you come here tonight, Mother is very happy. And she wants to bring a miracle in your life. But before we commence, let us chant the name of Ganapati Baba. And Ma Devi, as we thank her for allowing us to be here and to join with us. To join and to come into our hearts as we officiate this evening's with devotion. Let us pray to Ganesh, everyone. Om Ganaram Pa Ganapati Gam Hamame Kavim Kavinam Upavastavastamam Jeshtirajam Brahmana Brahmanaspati Anusrimanti Siddhasaranam Jayanti Mangalakari Kali Kapalini Durga Kshama Shivadatri Swaha Swara Namostute Om Guru Bhuvasva Tat Savitur Varenyam Vargo Devasya of your heart and feel that light of divinity in your heart. Feel the entire body is light up with good energy. Ma Devi, who is Prakriti Devi, open the Kundalini Shakti. Please please allow our body to be strong. Please allow our inner organs to be strong. Please allow our minds to be positive. Nischit means positive. Allow our intellect to be in that supreme Guyana to understand who we are. May your body be healthy. May your mind shine with the divine and be kind. May your intellect be brightened up by the divine Saraswati Ma. My friends, as you close your eyes, feel a light between your forehead and think that light is penetrating throughout your body. May this light be with you. You are that Atma Jyoti. You are that supreme light. You are the light of all lights. Your light should be shining brightly this evening with the kind courtesy of the divine, supreme Ma Devi Jagat-Janani. Bolo Shakti Devi Mata Ki Jai. Can you chant after me, everyone? Ambe Bhavani Jagadambe Bhavani, Ambe Bhavani. Now before the music starts, let me know where you can sing this evening. You have thousands of people going to view you, right? And we might just take you to in our recordings. So please chant after me. Ambe Bhavani Jagadambe Bhavani. Now, you know when you're home and you're shouting to the children, sing a little like that, no? Ambe Bhavani, Jagadambe Bhavani. Ambe Bhavani, Jagadambe Bhavani. Ambe Bhavani, Jagadambe Bhavani. Now let me hear all the ladies first. Ladies, no? Ambe Bhavani, Jagadambe Bhavani. Ambe Bhavani, Jagadambe Bhavani. Can all of our brothers and fathers sing now? Holy Father. Ambe Bhavani, Jagadambe Bhavani.
Ambe Bhavani, Jagadambe Bhavani.
Wow. I think both sides won this evening. No? Please give yourself a round of applause this evening. May the Mother always shine in your life, my dear friends. Ambe Bhavani, Jagadambe Bhavani. Devi Bhavani, Jagadambe Bhavani. Ask you to bless you, guide you and protect you. Ma, bless our homes, O Mother. Bless our family, O Mother. Bless our children, O Mother. Bless Guyana, O Mother. Bless the world, O Mother. Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina. May Ya bless our hearts, Ma. To those who cannot get food, Ma, please bless those children. May those who do not have a home, Ma, please bless those children. There are those who are crying because they are separated from their families. There are those who are missing their loved ones. Look at the mother, Ma. Bless the world free from catastrophe, from earthquake, from tsunami, from tidal wave, from all the negativities. Ma, you are Dharti, Ma. Please support us, O Divine Mother. You are Swaha Devi, the fire god. Please cook our food. You are Dharti, Ma. You are the one who supports the earth. You are Annapurna Devi. You are the goddess of food. You are Ganga Mata, the goddess of water. Ma, you are Saraswati Ma, the goddess of the intellect. You are Lakshmi Ma, the goddess of wealth. You see how important the mother is? My dear friends, let us all join together. Dear brothers and sisters, how many of us in life, when things do not work out for us, we blame God. When things are working out for us, we claim God. When things doesn't work out for us in our exams, in our school, in our relationship with our friends and families, we blame God. When things are going good, we thank God. How many of us quarrel with God mentally? Bhagwan, I come Sunday morning service here every Sunday, and still I'm asking you for something and you're not giving it to me. Baba, can you talk to God? I want one girl to look like Aishwarya Rai. So me marry. Baba, it's not happening. Panditji, I want to win the lotto. What should I do? My answer is buy the lotto ticket. Take a chance. Many of us we quarrel with God and we argue with the Lord. Bhagwan, there's no miracles. You're doing nothing for us. But let me begin my statement by saying, while we argue with the Lord, He is reconstructing our bridge so we can walk safely on that bridge. Many of us, we curse God and we change our religion. And we say, God, I hate you. I do not like you. You are nothing to me. And soon as you quarrel with the Lord, all in a sudden what you were looking for tends to come to you little by little. Brothers and sisters, there's something called miracle. Miracle means having faith where faith is greater than judgment. That is miracle. Have you ever seen a miracle in your life? Raise hands, anybody? Have you ever seen a miracle? You saw a miracle? Where did you have seen a miracle? Anybody else? Don't be ashamed, shy. Have any miracle happens to your life? Anybody? No miracles? Yes or no? Hare, raise your hand now. Yeah? Yes, miracles will happen to us. You know what? To wake up this morning was a miracle. To be here is a miracle. To see me and the Lord is a miracle. To talk is a miracle. To eat food is a miracle. To have your family is a miracle. To walk here and come is a miracle. And yet we ask the Lord, Hey Bhagwan, kya bolte tu? We ask God, why? Why me? Instead you tell the Lord, try me, instead why me? Your first quotation for this evening. Let us not quarrel with the Lord, friends. He is constructing a bridge for all of us. I just want to let you know this evening, to all of our live viewers, have you ever seen a miracle? I'm sure you have seen a miracle. I have hundreds of them. I can sit here until next week and tell you about all my miracles that happen. You want to hear some of them tonight, right? Why do you answer? I hear better hope. You have to have hope. Do you want to hear some miracles tonight? Yes. Do you want to hear some miracles? You have to say yes. Yes. Are you quarreling with the data? You hear that? Yes, no? Alright, so my dear friends, today is about, what's the Hindi word for miracle, anybody? What about in Bhakti? What's the Hindi word for miracle? You go to yajnas all the time, right? You go to Sunday morning service all the time. What's the meaning in Hindi of miracle? Anybody? You get one pasta per sad free. Alright, not you. You look like you know a lot. Anybody? What about the young girls? What is the meaning of miracle? Baba and married already, that's a miracle. No, what's the Hindi name for a miracle? Chamatkar. You get 2 parts of prasad tonight. Chamatkar. Everybody chant after me. Chamatkar. And sing it loudly. Chamatkar. Gaura. So you'll never forget that word. Bhagwan, ek chamatkar dijiye na. Please give me one miracle. Chamatkar means miracle. Our Pundits have to start teaching you one Hindi word in each satsang. So you will start to speak and learn the Hindi language. Brothers and sisters, too many times we don't understand what we sing. But you know what's amazing in Guyana, in Trinidad? We don't know what we are saying in Hindi, but we can feel the words. You can sing a film song and you can cry with that song. You may not know the meaning of the song, but that song touches your heart. Like Kabhi Kabhi Mere Dil Mein Khayal Aata Hai. When that song is sung by Mukesh ji and Lata ji, my gosh, you don't know the meaning, you know, but you feel the love of that song. See, some of us, we don't know the meaning, but we can feel the song. Brothers and sisters, today we ask Devi Ma to bless us, guide us and protect us. My dear brothers and sisters, when Durga Ma saw the world in such critical conditions, there was drought everywhere, there was chaos everywhere, millions of people died, the earth was drought, no water, no plants, the birds died, the animal died. Because of the Asuras, the war that took place in that month of Karwas. That war took place then in that month, before the first Navratri. And when that war took place, the mother appeared. And when she saw the condition of the world, you know what she did? She began to cry. It's good to cry sometimes. Next time you cry, can you do this for me, Shiva? It's scientific. Touch your tears and see if it's warm. If it's warm, you're crying for human beings. And if your aqueous fluid is cold, you're crying for God. Next time you cry, touch your tears. If you're crying for Bhauji and Pua and Mausi and everybody, that tears is going to be warm. But when you come and you cry for the mother, the tears will always be cold, my dear friends. And today, Ma, we honor you. The yogis, the few of them who are alive, they started to honor the mother. Ma, we praise you. And when she was crying, her tears filled miraculously the ocean and the lakes and the rivers. By the wave of her hands, the fruits came, the lime, and all the green trees. The flowers began to blossom. That was a miracle by the wave of her hand. The mother made that possible for all human beings to recover and to become alive again. Ma wants you to be live again. She wants you to be healthy again tonight. She wants you to be wealthy. She wants you to love her. She wants to give you many things. She wants miracles, chamatkar to happen. They all honor her, huh? जय भगवती देवी नमो भगवती दीक्षांदी जय पाप विनाशिनी बहुफलदे जय सुंदरी सुप्रभातधरे प्रणमामि तुम्हें ननाथि With the rain come, the mother says, Prithvi Shailya Shalini, with the earth produce vegetables and grains. Dashoyam Kushobharahita, may the country and the world be free from famine and drought. Brahmanasya Santu Nirvayaha, may all the holy men and leaders lead truly and with virtue and truthfulness. This was the blessing of the world. Guru Shakti Devi Mata Ki Jai. See, this discourse will take you 2 hours. I took 3 minutes to give you this discourse. The mother brought back the world to life. How many people have cancer out there who are dying? And how they came back to life? My dear brothers and sisters, I took tours to India and there was once a lady who had a picture. Whenever she go to the holy places, she will ask the Babaji, Babaji, can you touch the picture of my family to the Murti? And I will speak to the Pundit and said, yes, please do it. So at the end of the trip to India, I asked Amaji, why did you give this Pundit the picture to touch to all the holy places? When Ma Shakti appeared, we went there, high up in the mountains of Kailash. And there the Trishul was there, 32 feet high. And that metal is not from the earth. That was the Trishul she took and destroyed Mahishasura. I was very fortunate to see the original. If you go to India, please go to that place in Kailash. And when we went there, she was touching the pictures. At the end, coming back in the plane, I said, Amachi, can you show me that picture? I want to bow to it because it seems the picture get more darshan than all of us who went there. And she says, Panditji, I am ashamed to give you the picture. I said, why? She said, because all the colors in the picture rub off. While they are rubbing the picture and the murti, all the colors rub off. I said, why was that picture? She says, Panditji, I was diagnosed with stage 3 cancer. I'm diagnosed with stage 3 cancer. And I'm not sure if I will live to see my family for the other year. And that's the reason why I was in therapy, I was in tablets. I didn't go to all the sessions, and she had 1 year to live. 1 saal, mar gaye. So when I went back to Trinidad, I had a satsang, and the same lady came to my satsang. And she came running after me at the end and she says, Panditji, Pandit Munilal, I'm alive, I survive, I revive. And that lady was given 1 year to live. And by the miraculous divine grace of Mataji, the Divine Mother, this was her 6th year of life. She was supposed to live 1 year and she got 6 years. She's still alive today, my dear friends. She probably is viewing in my Facebook. She's one of the followers. My dear brothers and sisters, if you have faith, everything great can happen to you. Please, I beg all of you, do not give up faith. Otherwise life will be fatal. Please do not give up your faith. Sometimes you feel like, Panditji, I want to give up. I just want to leave this world. I just want to leave my village. I just want to leave my country. I just want to leave my job. I just want to leave my family. I just want to leave everything. Life can take you to that edge, you see? But I beg you, Asha na thodu. Asha na thodu. Asha means hope. Asha na thodu. Please do not give up hope. Asha na thodu. Please, Ma, please give us hope. Better hope. So I'm going to sing this bhajan and dedicate this divine bhajan to the Divine Mother. Please enjoy this selection. And I dedicate this for all those who are sad in the world. When there is sadness, bring gladness in the heart. And you know what is your sadness when you leave here tonight? If anyone is crying with pain, anyone is sad, don't add sadness to their life. Tell them, Asha na thodu, things are going to work out for you. Whenever you have to speak, always say positive things. Nischit vakya, always be positive. I love this selection. You will recognize the tune, but I just love the meaning. The meaning is so amazing. Ma, from all the untamed darkness, bring light to us. Bolo Devi Mata ki Jai Ho. तेरी केस मुझे सियारी अंधियार ही तरफ है मेरे सिर पे चाँद नहीं है तूफान का सिलसिला दीवारों धर नहीं है तू आज हार बन के तुझे लाज अब तेरा आसरा Can you show some light, O Lord? Make me happy again, O Lord. Please let me smile once more. You know, many people cannot smile anymore. People cannot be happy anymore. The bhajan says, Mata ki jai. Mother will give you miracles, chamatkar. Have hope, asha na toru, asha na toru. My dear friends, when I was much younger, I'm still young, right? When I was very, very young, I started Pundit at the age of 12 years. Don't calculate how old I am. And when I was very small, I had speech defect. I could not speak properly. And people would laugh at me all the time and everywhere I went. And once I saw in a band, in God, anything is possible. With God, anything is possible. And I believed in that statement and I started praying to Mother Saraswati. And I started chanting, Om Vinadhare Vipula Mangala Dhanashile Bhaktarti Nashini Viranchi Harisha Vande Kirti Prade Khilmanoratade Mahare Vidya Pradayani Saraswati Naumi Nityam. Bolo Saraswati Devi Mata Ki Jai. Do you really want to be a great singer? Yes or no? Not many of you singers. Do you want to be a great leader? Do you want to be a wealthy person? Do you want to be in the movie films? Do you want to have the world of opportunities? Yes or no? Panditji Suresh, you have a lot of homework to do. These devotees, they are shy. Oh my, don't be shy. When Babaji did the Matikor night, these people are shy. Baba, in Satsang, we have COVID. Mina go, Mina come. We learn to fill words in Guyana. Mina come. When I came last time, I really wanted to know this great lady who named Meena. Then they said, no Babaji, Meena is not a lady. Meena is the word, Meena come, Meena come, Meena come. I'm not coming. That's the meaning of Meena come. So I was looking for this great lady called Meena. Baba, there's no lady called Meena. Meena come, you mean. No? Therefore, always be brave and not shy. Because in Facebook, we see you. The same devotee comes and very quiet. In Matikor night, no quiet. The house is in fire. Here you have to have quiet. Nothing. Very quiet. And that's okay. That's your personality. That's your belief. It's okay. Brothers and sisters, if you want to be great at mantra, just chant it. The Saraswati Stotram is very, very important. If it's too long, the mantra is this. Everybody, please chant after me. Om Aim Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Aim Saraswatyai Namaha. You're writing exam, Om Aim Saraswatyai Namaha. You go for your visa, Om Aim Saraswatyai Namaha. Husband looking at you bad because you didn't make your roti. Om Aim Saraswatyai Namaha. Before you sing, Om Aim Saraswatyai Namaha. Before you play an instrument, you bow to it, Om Aim Saraswatyai Namaha. That's the reason why we do Vyas Puja. He becomes the Vyas by these chanted mantras. Anytime things are not working out, chant a mantra. Mantra means the weapon of the mind. Mantra, the weapon of the mind. Om Aim Saraswatyai Namaha. Can you chant that again? Om Aim Saraswatyai Namaha. Alright, so Om Aim Saraswatyai Namaha. Brothers and sisters, chamatkar, miracles can happen, miracles. One day, one fella in the village of Burmese, he wanted to tell everybody his dog could talk. So everybody began to bet. This dog cannot talk. I've never seen in Guyana a dog can talk. That's not possible. So the fellow was wise and they had like 2,000 people to come to hear him mic by the dog. The dog can speak. He said, today you will hear a miracle. But that dog can only talk one word. When the fellow points on top of the house, the dog says, roof, roof. The man really got the money. You see? So they are very smart for the trying to miracles. And you see this thing about, the Christian tradition where the preacher come in to heal you. They're not heal. Sometimes they pay those people to do these things to convince you. Your healing is in your mind. Your healing is in your belief. Your healing is in your faith. Your healing is your prayer. Your healing is your good life. You don't depend on anybody to heal you. You can heal yourself. God, I'm healthy. God, I'm happy. Every morning, you know what I do? I'll tell you a secret, don't tell anybody, right? I look at the mirror and say, Lord, I'm handsome. You know why? Because nobody in the world will tell me that. I can't depend on anybody to say. So I look at the mirror and say, Panditji, you're really handsome. Keep looking. And really, keep speaking to the hair. Hair, please stay. Don't leave. Keep speaking and reconfirming your words have energy. Keep saying to your husband, hey, I love you. मैं प्यार करता हूँ. Even if you don't mean it, after some time, your words carry meaning. Your words say to your body, I'm healed. I can make it. I'm positive. I'm bright. I'm smart. I can make it in life. And that's what made me a speaker. Today, you guys start thinking I'm speaking. I had many setbacks in my speech. And today, Mother Saraswati has really blessed me by her grace. Om Kante me Bhaiteti Kanteshwari Jiva Aaj Shakti Bhaiti Saraswati Ma Devi Sharda Hriday Viraje Aksar Sri Matala. My Guru taught me that before you sing, you chant that. My dear brothers and sisters, the Mother is going to create miracles in your life. Keep believing, keep believing, keep believing. Bolo Shakti Durga Mata Ki Jai. Life is going, my dear friends, edging away. Every day we're getting older. Please do not die without knowing the Lord. Do not die without knowing her greatness. Do not die changing from one religion to the next. Stay in one place and recognize the Lord. You dig 10 holes, you can't get the water. Stay in one hole and keep digging. The depth, you'll find the water in one place. Changing religion will not help you, but changing the way you look at things will help you. Don't change religion, change the way you approach religion, brothers and sisters. So, this beautiful selection, Kabir Jastri says in this beautiful selection. I'd like to take the opportunity to say a special welcome to the radio stations and the many medias who are connected to our Facebook, the DJ Mamo, and all those of you who are in the internet and viewers. I'd like to say sit around you. If you can type in where you're logging in from, I would appreciate it. I always look at the views. And you know what's the nice thing here in Guyana? A lot of people from Canada, New York and Florida, by the hundreds are messaging, Panditji, that's my Mandir. Panditji, I grew up here. Panditji, this place brings back memory. Panditji, my relatives were singers and musicians and Pandits here. You'll find hundreds of those comments coming in. This Mandir in Better Hope have given hope to those who have left Guyana and who survived very nicely in the foreign land. So these are mandirs, my dear friends, would have changed the lives of thousands of people. And as I sit here, I can recognize the divinity and the age, the bhakti of this mandir by our forefathers who would have come here probably 60 years ago in this spot and even more to serve and sing the name of our dear Lord. Thank you so much for coming out. It's nice to always be in your company. Please enjoy this selection as I explain this song in English for you. Please enjoy. हरि कछु लेना न देना, हे मगन रहना कछु लेना न देना, कछु लेना न देना, मगन रहना कछु लेना न The river is very deep. The boat is old. But we need a boatman. The river is deep, the boat is old, but the only boatman can help us cross is Bhagavan Sri Ram. Time is going, the boat is getting old. You're aging. Time will not give you back what you have today. Don't lose the opportunity. The song continues. Child has gone. Puja Pratna Maine Kiana. I was playful when I was young. I played with toys then. Bahut dino se beat rahna. I spent no time with prayers. When we were young and strong and we afraid nobody had done, we didn't have time to pray. But as we age, we realize. What do we realize? There is something beyond the body. There is something beyond the shell and bone. That is the Atma. That is your real essential nature. That Atma is your motor. That Atma is your electricity. We are just the equipment plugging on. And I can tell you something. There are a lot of people who are not plugged. A lot of people are walking and can see in their eyes. All that they are thinking about is what I can take, what I can steal, who I can hurt, what drink I can get, what places I can go and enjoy my sensuous pleasures. There are a lot of people who live and they don't know they have a soul. Sad, huh? There are millions of people who live, their eyes are open, they're speaking, they're working, and they do not know there is something here which is your real engine. Your Atma belong to Paramatma. Don't die without knowing your Atma, friends. Can you repeat that statement for me? I would not die unless I know my Atma that belongs to Paramatma. You are not only the body, you are the supreme soul. Bolo Krishna Bhagavan ki jai. And what the bhajan continues to say? It says in this nice selection, friend. Peace and I reached the age of 30 and all that I'm doing is dreaming. I only want to get married and have 10 children, to get government funds. Do you know there are a lot of people who only have children to get money? And there are a lot of parents, when they're out there, they're in the Facebook, they're in the Twitter, and they forget the child is there. You know what I saw recently? I was in LA, Los Angeles. You know what I saw? A lady was in a phone. And I was telling my wife, Navita, look at how the world changed. People do not have time to talk to their child, or play with a child, or say, child, look at the world, how beautiful it is, child. Child, God is responsible for this world. You know, that lady was there. We were standing for 40 minutes waiting on a train or something like that. And that lady never spoke to her child. You know what the child did? The child left the seat, the stroller, and was about to cross the road where vehicles were coming. And when the child was closely to the middle of the road, then she threw the phone aside and bawled out. I'm asking in live, those of you who look at this live, and all our parents here who will be mothers and fathers, I'm begging you to give them, when you are with your children I'm talking about, nothing's wrong now because you can take a picture with me, it's okay. That's nice memory. But when you are out there with your children, please talk to your child. Do not be on Facebook every moment. And we are seeing the world through cameras. We forget to use our eyes. Today we want to video everything, and the real beauty that lies in the optic nerves that connects through the eyes, we forget. We see the world only through gadgets. We forget to speak to our children. Where is the world going, my friends? What has the world come to, my gosh? The bhajan is saying, I reached the age and still I didn't realize who I am. I had time for the shops, I had time for the movie town, I had time for the casino, I had time with my friends, I had time to go to the beach, I had time to go for the walks, I had time to go to Matikor night, I had time to go to the reception, I had time to go in the fete. But when it comes to finding time to find God, Bhagwan yahi milte hai, we do not have time. Now the song is saying, I have now grown old. Bhagwan, Shama kijiye na. Forgive me, I have lost you. Can I return to you? Can I know you now? Time is too late. And so, brothers and sisters, let it not be too late. Have faith, wait, so you can go through the gate of the divine and be late. Brothers and sisters, this is the great news of Sanatana Dharma. May Bhagavan bless all of you. I will sing this bhajan. This is of Lord Krishna. I'm mixing the katha tonight. I'm not reading from one particular discourse. Because I think to reach out, you have to die from all wells. And this bhajan is a very famous song. I have it on YouTube. And for those of the children who would like to join me in my inspirational talks on YouTube, always go to my site if you can. And you will get all my songs and motivational speech on not P-A-N, Pundit, but P-U-N-D-I-T. Munelal, and you will get all my songs, my quotations, and all my speech and my lectures. Please, you can join and subscribe. And for the rest of the nights, if you cannot make it, you can follow me on Facebook. It would be nice to be in your company. Thank you so much. Please enjoy this selection, friends. Hey Krishna ji, mukam karoti vacham angum langete yat kripatamaham vande paramanandam madhvam. Through the grace of the Lord, the dumb can speak again. Through the grace kripa of Krishna, the lame can walk again. The ones who are defected by speech can talk again, only through the grace. He can create miracles in your life. He can make all the words possible from impossible. Let us chant together, everyone. Can you promise me to clap and sing, everyone? Yes or no? Yes. Rag Mupali. Hari Sundar Nanda Mukunda, Hari Narayan Hari Om. Hari Sundar Nanda Mukunda, Hari Narayan Hari Om. Hari Krishna Hari Govinda, Hari Narayan Hari Om. Hari Krishna Hari Govinda, Hari Sundar Nanda Mukunda, Hari Narayan Hari Om. Everyone, Hari Sundar Manmani Mundi Hari, Govardhan Girwar Dhari. Niti niti karma kanchori, gopi manmani. Niti niti karma kanchori, gopi manmani. Hey aao re, Radha re, gokul ke pyare. Hare aao re, Radha re, gokul ke pyare. Aao re, nacho re, ras jao re. Hare aao re, nacho re, Hari Sundar Nanda Mukunda, Hari Narayan Hari Om. Hari Sundar I know you can sing so good now. Hari Krishna Hari Govinda, Hari Narayan Hari Om. Hari Krishna Hari Sundar Nanda Mukunda, Hari Narayan Hari Om. Hare Krishna. Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki jai. When you look at the beautiful Sri Krishnaji Maharaj as the camera zoom up on Lord Krishna, if you really want His grace and Kripa, friends, there's going to come a time you really need an extra hand, a support. Financially, connection, for university, for a job. You really need that hand. And you know what? Krishna Bhagavan always make it possible with Mandir. Right? I want you all to look at Bhagavan Sri Krishna, everyone, and open your palms like this. Okay? And feel the energy of Bhagavan Krishna Ji. Look into his eyes and speak to Bhagavan Lord. Sometimes life can be akela, lonely. Sometimes we can feel depressed or low. Sometimes we feel nothing is working out. Swami, Hey Krishna Ji Maharaj, बारंबार नमस्कार करता रहा है. हरे दर्शन दे दो ना Maharaj. Bless us, grant us success, give us strength, give us courage, and give us a renewal of faith this evening. We love you, Lord Krishna. We love you dearly. Please take care of us. Take your hands and place it by your heart like this, everyone. Hridayastu Bhagavan. Hridayastu. Hello, Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki jai ho. Bhagavan is really going to help you and save our lives. You remember how he saved Sudama? Who was Sudama? Sudama was one of the greatest friends of Krishnaji Maharaj. They were friends when they were young. But when Sudama was young, he stole something from Krishna. And Krishna didn't give him the curse to be poor. His guru, Sandipani, gave him the curse. May you always be poor, O Sudama. And one day Sudama's wife said, why don't you go to Krishnaji in Dwarka? He is very wealthy. You will get something finer, gold from him. Sudama says, no, I am happy with the person who I am. But you know some of the wife. The wife, he says, you must go. Dwarka chalte hai abhi. And this lady started calling. Most ladies, they say like that. Some, not you, but some. When this Sudama heard his wife speaking like that, well, he started saying, okay, jaldi hai, jaldi karo. I will go very quickly. He was kind of scared of his wife. No man should be scared of his wife. We should be a team to understand each other. No one should have the upper hand. Just talk together, communicate together, and always say, sweet meetha baat. Now, for those of you who are married, did you remember the vows when the ceremony, especially the men, when the Panditji give you the honey, madhu pad, and he asked you to taste it? Remember? You remember that night? You can't remember. But when they give you the honey and the Panditji, he said, madhu pad, he asked the groom, how does the honey taste? And the poor fellow said, it tastes sweet. And then Panditji says to the groom, that, oh groom, from today, every word that comes from your lips should be sweet like the honey. Because when you call your wife honey, you will always have money. Always say sweet words, friends. Sometimes we hear the words that husband called their wife and the wife called the husband. No, always say nice words. If there is an interruption of anger, one person must always stay quiet and say, okay. Husbands must always say, okay, things are going to work out. This is what I do. I always say it. Okay. That's okay. Things will work out. Don't worry. Chinta kyun kar rahe ho? Chinta means worry. Chinta mat. Don't worry. And wife, if you're a soft person, tell the husband, don't worry. If you are happy and you call me nice name, the food is going to taste sweeter, better. And you're not going to get one roti, you get two roti. Until you get moti. And you can't type it roti. Anyway, let me pull back. I just like to entertain you a little bit so that I can pull you back to my gang. Brothers and sisters, Sudama went, and when he went there, of course he met Krishnaji. And when Sudama had this little rice, chawal, raw rice, it was rubbing. And Krishnaji says, Sudama, Hare Mitra, Mahadosti, Kya kare, chahiye, what have you bought for me? And Sudama felt shy and ashamed, and he bent his head and started to cry. And Krishnaji says, Sudama, why are you crying? Sudama shook his head and says, Prabhu, look at the palace you have, O Lord. And I bought a little bit of rice that is so raw and so rotten. I cannot give you this rice, Prabhu. You know what Krishnaji did? Krishnaji took his hands and ripped the rice from the dhoti. I think the dhoti burst in two. When Krishnaji tasted the rice, the first mouthful, he said, Waha, Ati Bahut Sundar. Ye Swar Bahut Swar. This taste is beyond the world, the sweetheart. Krishnaji took the second handful and tasted it. He said, Sudama, this is the best rice I've ever tasted. You know why? It was given with love. And from the time he started to take the third mouthful, Rukmani, his wife, came and said, Krishna, no. Krishna nahi chahiye. Do not take the third mouthful. If you take the third mouthful of rice You have given him liberation by the first mouthful to be the wealthiest person on earth. You have given him the second mouthful to be the wealthiest person in heaven. And if you give him the third mouthful, if you partake of the third mouthful, there is not going to be anything else for anybody. And Krishnaji smiled and said, Rukmini, Satyabol, that's true. And he hugged Sudama. And when Sudama went back, of course, there's a whole katha. Sudamaji, my dear friends, when he went, he left a old cot. It's very, very old Rakatam house. And friends, when he went, he saw a palace. When he passed the house, he didn't know it was his home. And when he passed his home, brothers and sisters, and he turned back, he saw his wife. She was not angry, but she was smiling and she was performing aarti. And friends, he's saying, Sudama, Hare Sudama, aiye, jaldi karo, ye ghar hai, maha ghar hai. We have a palace now, Krishnaji Maharaj. We have a palace now. And Sudama smiled and shook his head. And what he said? Sudama says, my dear friends, Krishnaji, it is all by your grace. Look at how something can turn from a zero to a hero. Something can turn around for you, my dear brothers and sisters. And there's a beautiful verse I would like to chant in Hindi. And then, of course, we will go forward. And this is a beautiful verse of Krishnaji. So please let us listen to this beautiful verse. Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Radhe Krishna, Radhe Krishna Hare Krishna, Radhe 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 Krishna Radhe Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Sudamaji looked at the home and says, Bhagwan, even though I have a mahal, I will never change towards you, Prabhu. You know, many of us, when we get what we want, we forget the bridge we cross. How many people you have served and you give your life for, and a little bit of wealth, a little bit of fame, they forget you, friends. And sometimes you wonder if these people have a conscience to remember all that you have done for them. But you know what? You become the greater person. You know why? You have done it well. You have served well. They call that sevak. Nishchit Hanumanji is like that. You do and you forget. Don't do and take. Oh, I give 25 cents in the Mandir tonight. Oh, I give only 10 or $5. No. One lady in Canada, she gave $20 Babaji in the Aarti, and she took back $19.99. And she told everybody, I give. What you give? Christians give 10% of their salary. Muslims give their 1/3 of their salary. What we give? A flower. That will help the Mandir. No. When you give generously. Give without asking. I don't want. When you give, forget who you give. They call that gratitude. With a good attitude, it takes you to that altitude. And it gives you multitude and magnitude. All the words. Anyway, my dear brothers and sisters, God will always give you more when you give. So tonight, if you think of giving, double up what you give to the Mandir. And I promise you, don't tell anybody, right? I promise you, whatever you give tonight to the Mandir, it goes here. But whatever you give, you're going to get it back so much more. And so, Sudama says, Krishna ji, bhool mat jana, Krishna ji. What is bhool? Bhool means to forget. Not bhool, you know. Bhool, I'm changing the meaning. Bhool mat jana, please don't forget. Krishna ji. And he saw that transformation took place there, brothers and sisters. Bolo Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki jai ho. Brothers and sisters, I will just pause for a minute, and I'm going to tell you a miracle that took place in my life. I was telling Panditji has many miracles as well. But you know what is a nice thing to start? Any one of the youths? If you really want to be famous in TikTok, I'm giving anybody a challenge and you can be famous in the world. Because when I was telling Panditji,